on your lips. You think it might be a bug trying to infiltrate your mouth, when all it is a dog hair. You feel it fluttering on your lips, and some might think this is really disgusting. Some might think it's kind of funny. It depends on how you feel about having a dog, and it also leads me into what I want to talk about, and that's the pros and cons of getting a dog. According to the Smithsonian Institute, the domestication of dogs has gone back 12 to 16,000 years, perhaps up to 40,000. This is still being researched, but evidence shows that the relationship between man and dog goes back quite some time and really makes you wonder why this bond is so unique. I'm going to talk to you about the good things and the bad things that come along with dog ownership. Some of the positive things are joy, happiness, exercise, a better well-being, and a sense of protection and safety. And then there are negative side effects too, which could be cost, time, and also problems with allergies. If somebody has asthma or allergic, if they're allergic to an animal, especially dogs, then you probably should really consider before you buy one. The laughter and unconditional love dogs provide are really like no other. They do something silly, they get into trouble, and sometimes even that's hilarious. You have to laugh. Being around dogs gets you outside of the house. You exercise. Sometimes you don't have a choice. I've spoken to friends at the dog park that I attend with Java here, and I get more exercise in than I ever have. And if it's up to them, you don't really have a choice. You're getting out of the house, you're getting social, and you kind of have to listen to what they say, especially if it's a pain like the one I have here. There's also been a combined study in Beijing, China, and Melbourne, Australia, where they determined that people that live with dogs actually have a better well-being, and it's actually proven that they have less visits to the doctor, they miss less time at work, and their overall health is better. Difficult tasks, things that are stressful for people who do it without a dog, are still stressed out, and people who do have a dog are less stressed out. The study is kind of new. It was done in 2007, but they're still working on it to figure out more details about it. But it is a study and been proven. There's also a factor for protection. Having a dog in your home, even if it's a little yippy dog, will sound an alert and let you know if somebody's here or not well before you'll ever hear them. It's a nice sense of safety, and you can feel at ease knowing you have an alarm system of sorts in your home. Some of the cons to owning a dog are cost, your time factor, and also if you have an asthmatic in your family, like my daughter Amy. She is highly asthmatic, but she doesn't live with me any longer. When she does come over, she can only spend about an hour at a time here before she needs to go and use her inhaler. So it's something to really think about, and it can be dangerous and deadly if not watched out for. The cost factor when owning a dog can get quite expensive. I laid out here some of the things I've had to buy to keep my dog entertained, and toys are very expensive after a while when they destroy them, treats and good food. The American Kennel Club has done research and has determined an average amount of raising a dog in your home is up to $23,000 for the lifetime of having your pet. And depending on the dog, they might need extra grooming, they might need extra medical care. My dog is very active and gets injured, so that's something you really need to watch out for. And then time is another issue. If you work, you can't leave your dog at home, you might have to get doggy daycare, which goes back to the expense factor. Can be quite pricey. I researched that myself as well, and I just have someone come and check on my dog when I'm at work. But if you want to take trips, if you want to go to family functions, or if you want to have family come over, you have to consider you have a dog here. And going out of town isn't a piece of cake anymore. No cakewalk. So these are things that you really should take into consideration before getting a pet, especially a dog. They require much contact with human master, and they want to be with you. So it's a commitment for 14 to 18 years, or however long your particular dog breed lives. You really need to be sure you consider these options, because it might seem like a good idea to get a dog and to, they're cute, they're fluffy, but you have to consider all the negative aspects as well. It's not just, like I said, sunshine and daisies. Um, but as a dog lover, I'm trying not to be so one-sided, but there are quite a few negative aspects as well. Um, like I said, just be sure to do your research, decide if you have anybody in your family who's allergic, decide if you can afford to have a dog, because taking care of a dog is your responsibility. They've been domesticated, they can't take care of themselves, they're going to need care, they're going to need to go to the doctor just like any person would. And if you're not up for everything that comes with it, both the cute and the expense and time factor, then you probably shouldn't get a dog. I would like to say in conclusion that finding a nice balance with the dog and yourself is hopefully what you can accomplish. I think I have. And as Roger Kara said, dogs are not our whole life, but they make our life whole. Thank you.